Before the series became known for death-defying stunts and global spectacle, the first film played things closer to the shadows. It's a slick paranoid spy thriller full of double agents, dossiers and silent break-ins. Much more cloak and dagger than violent car chases. So here's a plot to the film that started the American James Bond. After the Cold War ended, Jim, the aging leader of his secret agent unit, becomes disillusioned with his job.
You're an obsolete piece of hardware not worth upgrading. You've got a lousy marriage and 62 grand a year.
He therefore plans to sell out to the highest bidder. After stealing an encrypted list with names of undercover agents, he finds a buyer in black market arms dealer Max. But before he can actually sell it, he needs the second part of the list to fully decipher it. His employing organization meanwhile realizes that there is a traitor in the ranks. It therefore sets up a fake operation to lure out the baddie.
I'm conducting a mole hunt.
So when Jim is tasked to oversee an operation in which the list he needs is apparently stolen by a rogue agent, he correctly recognizes it as a sting operation. Now, Jim has essentially two options. First, carry out the mission as instructed and remain undetected. Or second, use that fake mission to obtain the list and then sell it on the black market. Shortly thinking about it, he goes for the latter and instructs his team to unknowingly carry out the fake mission. There he plans to kill off his own agents and find a scapegoat to be branded as traitor. Officer in charge Ethan Hunt flies to Prague, leading an operation to catch the supposed thief in the act of stealing the undercover list from the American embassy. The mission, however, goes wrong big time. His team is killed off one by one, while Jim fakes his own death, leaving Ethan as the only survivor.
That sucks.
He then rendezvous with his superior Kittredge, who tells him that this was actually a sting operation and he is now the prime suspect.
Uh-oh. It's not good.
Realizing he's being framed, Ethan flees a meeting using his handy explosion gun to escape. Regrouping in a safe house, Ethan is surprised to find his co-agent Claire, the much younger wife of his supposedly dead boss Jim. Claire explains that she survived the failed mission and is totally shocked by what happened.
Oh no! What happened? Oh no, how terrible! That's just awful, how terrible!
Knowing that the real traitor is still out there, Ethan decides to go rogue and uncover the truth himself. He reaches out to black market arms dealer Max by deciphering some background info he received from Kittredge an hour earlier.
Operation he referred to as Job 314.
A few minutes later.
Job 314. You cracked the code.
Ethan informs Max that the list she has is a ruse and that he can get the real one in exchange for the traitor's identity plus 10 million in bearer bonds. To get the real list, Ethan teams up with his boss's wife and they recruit two disavowed agents, skill taker Luther as well as Franz, a super shady pilot. In an elaborate operation, the team breaks into the CIA HQ in Langley to retrieve the real list from a very secure computer room. Now that the team has the real list, Max arranges a meeting on a train to Paris where she is set to exchange the list for money. Expecting that the traitor will reveal himself, Ethan sets up a trap. He tips off his superiors about the deal, and just like that, Jim reappears.
You're alive?
He laments to Ethan that his superior Kittredge is the real traitor, but Ethan already knows this to be untrue. As the deal unfolds on the train, not only Jim reveals himself as traitor, but his wife as well.
No way!
Franz, by the way, was also involved from the start.
Sacre bleu.
Just as Jim wants to dispose of him, Ethan reveals that he has been live streaming this whole time.
Good morning, Mr. Phelps.
Enraged, Jim offs his wife to be extra evil and tries to flee the moving train via helicopter pickup. Ethan manages to intercept him and in the process destroys the helicopter, Jim and pilot Franz with some more explosive gum. Meanwhile, Kittredge arrests arms dealer Max, who is caught red-handed with the list that started all the trouble. With the traitor eliminated and the list recovered, the organization clears Ethan's name and offers to reinstate him. As Ethan prepares to return to normal life, he is approached with a new mission, signaling that there will be a sequel. That was it. That was the plot to the first Mission Impossible movie. Let me know in the comments which Mission Impossible movie I should summarize next. And as this is a new channel, I would immensely appreciate your upvote and subscription, well, only given that you actually enjoyed this little summary. But in any case, thanks for watching and see you next time.